Hello, go fuck yourself. Welcome to the official podcast. When I said that in the beginning, I was talking to any of you out there who bought the Magic the Gathering The Office crossover trading cards. I want to peel out every vein in my body and stretch it across this earth so that my blood can water some flowers all over this globe. And that maybe, just maybe, when these people who are playing Magic the Gathering go outside, they will see something that I have given life to through my pure death and hatred of the fact that they exist. Anyway, Magic the Gathering a couple months ago apparently made an Office crossover set. I can't picture anything more man-child embarrassing. I know exactly the kind of people buying this stuff. They're the kind of people that will say, oh, I'm struggling to pay my rent, and we really don't know if we're ever going to be able to afford a house. And, I moved in with my boyfriend, and he was really struggling too. And we're constantly on this, grind where we're trying to make my side business selling, cakes a thing, but no one seems to be buying whatever. But I just had to have the Office Magic the Gathering set. I mean, I had to budget for it. I had to pay $105 for the lay funny epic meme where the fat guy from the show drops the chilly tragic slip card because my priorities are buying my man-child merchandise. I hate this. This used to be a game. No, we're not done. This used to be a game that I grew up playing that used to be about different cosmic overlords ruling lands controlled by fire-breathing dragons and deciding political Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings style intrigue over how they wouldn't collapse the multiverse into itself and kill literally all and everything because they were evil, fucked up monsters. There were fucking Eldrazi, which were basically eldritch horrors. There were living sentient nanobot machines that would infect everything with a black oil blood. It was its own universe written with love and care and character and design and depth and storytelling. And all of it is dead because now my incredible commander is Dwight, the guy from The Office. I summoned him in attack mode, Kaiba. Look how fucking interesting my personality is because I like something that everyone else in all of America enjoys to some passing degree. I really amount to things. People care about my opinions and sense of humor. When I die, my 2 cats are going to miss me dearly, and they'll be the only people who remember I ever lived. And that's about 3 minutes. We're done. Don't buy this shit. If you buy it, I literally think you're a lesser human being, and I'm not joking. Can we move on to funny date stories now?
I want to ask a question, though, first.
No, shut
before
up.
we move on to funny date stories.
Yeah.
No, I really do.
Yeah.
What is the point of this when it hasn't been relevant? The brand,
Money.
The Office, hasn't been relevant for
Money.
2 decades at this point.
It doesn't matter because people who watch The Office want to circle jerk over how it's the mostest, bestest, greatestest comedy drama that's ever been written. So anything they can slap that picture on will sell money. Magic the Gathering around COVID realized, hey, instead of making a good, well-made game of actual strategy, why don't we just go Fortnite and make the most casual, open, friendly, non-intrusive fucking format we can and fill it with any and all brands that we can get a crossover deal with. And that's what they've been doing ever since then.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's just way too late on that one.
I hope so. Look, I'm with
Jackson,
you.
this is for the millennial man children.
Yeah. Jackson.
Yeah, but there's tons of
Hey, you grew up with this. People.
Okay, so it's not targeting Zoomers. It's targeting
No. This is targeting the average card game customer or card store customer, which is
I guess when it's in that context, it makes sense. Yeah.
The average card store customer is an early 30s, late 20s, maybe late 30s person who really doesn't have much going on in their life, is socially awkward, and their entire personality is based around quoting things that they enjoy, such as Office quotes or whatever, Rick and Morty or anything you can think of, fucking Smiling Friends. You know what I'm saying?
Andrew, I would like to spike your blood pressure with some of these comments real quick. And then we can wrap it.
Sure.
Okay, that's actually awesome. Another comment. I'm so jealous. That's hilarious. See, this is what I wanted from the Office UB, really goofy moments from the show. I was really hoping there would be an Agent Michael Scarn card.
Scam?
Looks like this is the super rare pull. I need this, all caps.
I need this.
Now here's the cool thing. No, here's the cool thing.
I need this.
Here's the cool thing, and it's what pisses me off because I try to improve myself very often. Like I try to get better in art. I go to the gym and work out. I try to make new connections, explore new fields, like try different things, check out new shows. These are the people that in 20 years are going to have a moment, maybe sooner, hopefully sooner, but probably, 40s, where they go, "Oh God, this is my life. This is it. Like I maybe have kids, maybe have a relationship, maybe I'm still figuring that out. I've got a cushy, boring, safe office job, and I will never, ever, ever do anything more." Yeah, nice reference. But that's it. My vacation is a cruise that's all been pre-planned for me that I have no involvement in whatsoever. I visit my family not because I like them, but because I feel obligated. That's their life. This is all it will ever be, and it will never get better. But at least they can look on their mantle, look on their shelf, look on their little collector's den, and say, that foiled out tragic slip featuring the guy from The Office spilling the chili whose name I don't even remember. That made me happy for 2 minutes that I held it. Thank God.
You know what? I'm gonna push back on you a little bit here, Andrew. If people can afford these cards and shit like this, they're probably doing fairly well in life, I would say. You're wrong. You're
objectively sorry. You're objectively wrong. I've been to card stores.
You think they're taking out loans?
No, Jackson, you are not listening. I need you to put. I'm going to put my big meaty arm around your shoulder and literally use my big meaty fingers to close your lips because you are the most objectively wrong human to ever live. And I love you, but you are so wrong. I have been to card stores. These people cannot afford this. They would literally rather struggle paying rent just so they can buy another fun secret lair drop. I have met dozens and dozens and dozens of these people.
Yeah, but you said that
personally.
they were going to put the cards on their mantle. Mantle's a rich person's thing. I don't have a mantle.
Excuse me. I meant a mantle they pick out of the trash at garage sale day or from Goodwill. Trust me, these people would rather eat ramen for a week than give up on buying their Michael Scott Premium Rare. I'm dead serious. It sounds pathetic, but it's the customer base. It really happens a lot. Ugh.
Yeah.
They're the people who they go to the Korean grocery stores and they see the Pokemon card vending machines and they giggle and clap their hands. And they go, "Well, I was here to buy groceries, but I guess dropping $30 on a Pokemon pack is a good idea because I'm here," even though they don't even really want it that much. But Pokemon, they're the same people. Oh, The Office. I'll trade for it. I'll sell some other cards and get it instead of, I don't know, selling some cards and paying off the car mechanic bill that I desperately need to pay. They exist.
Kai, did you know it's my birthday today, or is that just like a stroke of luck when you made that? It's my birthday today.
I'm so sorry, man.
Did you?
What?
It actually is my birthday today. I hope you're recording that screen.
Did I actually will it? Did I just like manifest this?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna bring it up. I wasn't gonna bring my birthday up or anything.
Oh,
no, I'm serious.
fuck.
It is my birthday today. But that is. I was like, does he know when he typed that out, or is that just like a random? For people at home who are listening to this episode instead of watching it, Kaya tweeted on my Blue Sky account, "Holy pull, OMG, best birthday ever," with a picture of the Office Magic the Gathering card.
God, I can't wait to sit down and maybe pull out my Shieldred mono black control deck with all sorts of zombies and flavor lore and werewolves and disgusting creatures, and then someone says, "Oh, all tragic slip. Look, it's the guy from The Office." It's going to be great. It's going to really make everyone at the table laugh and snicker and go, oh, even though it's just buying a pre-made piece of cardboard designed for you to buy it and nothing more.
All right, well, then what do you think is sadder, Andrew? What do you think is sadder? That people are buying tragic slip card of the hilarious moment when a fat guy fell over in The Office, that card?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's sadder that there are grown men getting into active fistfights at Walmart over Pokemon cards?
Now,
Which
here's
one's
the
sadder?
thing. Here's the thing. The people at Walmart getting into fist fights, I get it because their entire intention is to resell it.
Profit,
and make
yeah.
money. Whereas the other people think that this defines them as a person. They go, they get in their little group and they share, oh my God, Lay, epic fucking Office set. I can't fucking believe it. That's hilarious. Not taking a single moment of time to say, wait a minute, this is a board meeting. This is a literal board member group getting together as a giant conglomerate company doing what they can to make me give them money. And it's the laziest, lowest bar of entry for it, which is bring in something I already like. Don't come up with anything new or interesting. Just bring in something I already like.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you, man.
So that's why I say it's worse.
What about if it was like they released the Office trading card game completely separate to them? Like, is your hang up that fine. It's a Magic the Gathering split? Yeah?
I would have no problem with that. If there was an Office trading card game.
And people were buying that?
Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine, because that is designed with purpose. A great example of what you're talking about is the One Piece trading card game. I have no problem with that. It was designed to be the One Piece trading card game. My problem with Magic is summarized as this. For 25 some odd years, it was self-contained and felt like magic. It was its own thing. Could you imagine if Lord of the Rings got a new Amazon show and they're walking around and Frodo's on another epic quest and he goes, wait a minute, Gandalf, perhaps we should call Optimus Prime for help. Yes. Hello? Luigi from Mario?
Can you imagine if Amazon ruined the Lord of the Rings show?
Again,
that would be wild.
Ruined in different contexts, but that's my point. Imagine if you're watching Lord of the Rings and in your fucking medieval classical fantasy tale, Legolas pulls out a bow and arrow and he goes, you're a pretty good shot, Deadpool. And Deadpool goes, thanks, Legolas. More like Lego ass. Like, that's literally what Magic the Gathering has become. And I say Deadpool because they added a Deadpool card, like, I think a month ago.
Yeah, so, I guess I just want to know if your main hang-up or your main annoyance with it is the fact that the crossovers exist or that people are buying the crossover.
I hate the people that buy it and make it successful, but like they're non-entities. They'll just do nothing but give money for stupid reasons. I just hate the fact that they took a beloved established franchise and threw it away for profit and just totally made it embarrassing, like super embarrassing. It's just embarrassing if you play that game anymore. It always was. It was never cool. Look, it was never cool. But there's a different kind of embarrassment going on. Back in the day, it used to be, oh, I'm a nerd, I'm a dork, I'm a dweeb, I play this card game. Now it's, I'm a Marvel adult. I'm a Disney adult. Yeah. I'm quirky and silly and funny and epic. Kind of embarrassing.
Who could have seen the enshittification of trading card games coming? Not me.
Yeah.
The thing that I exclusively played when I was like 10 years old and then aged out of when I hit high school.
No, see,
it's funny how it circled back around.
You're not even wrong. We're also stalling for time because Kaya disconnected. We'll get to the date stories, I swear. But you're not wrong. Magic was another reason I always respected it is it was made to be difficult. It was a hard game. It was a difficult game to learn and get really good at. There was a lot of fucking rules and nuance and shit going on. And then the newest cards come out, and a lot of them are just, oh, I'm clearly better than everything else, and it's fucking amazing because I'm Miles Morales.
I can guarantee you that's why you're so triggered by this, is the fact that it was a once good property that you enjoyed, and now it's ruined by casuals.
Yeah, look, I fell out of it towards when this stuff was happening. And yeah, part of it was I didn't want to play card games anymore, but it really sealed the book on it. Because in my head, it was, oh, I'll go back to it if I get friends, or maybe I'll be tempted or pick it up every now and then. But then when fucking Walking Dead and My Little Pony started coming out, I was like, oh, this just looks like shit. Like, I don't want to play Fortnite the card game. I know that's lay epic for a lot of you out there, but for me, it's just, I'm an adult. I'm good. I'm all right. It's fine. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm calm now. Kaya can come in.
Yeah, you've calmed down now?
I'm actually, I feel way better. I really do. Yeah.
You got that off your back. You ever been at a nice dinner with some friends and you've needed to pay for it, but you can't split the bill because, the restaurant's annoying or whatever, so someone needs to take the bullet and pay for everything and then get all the money from all their friends. That's always a laborious task, having to deal with bank details and things like that. But luckily with Cash App, the sponsor of this episode, things like that are easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you all know what Cash App is. It's very, very famous for being a very easy to use app that lets you send and receive money to other Cash App users, meaning as long as you got Cash App on your phone and you're able to use it, then sending money and receiving money is very easy. And in case you need even more reason to use Cash App just released a new status program for the way people actually spend, which is called Cash App Green. It unlocks new ways for you to pay, get rewarded, and easily grow or manage your money on your terms. Now, when you spend at least $500 a month with the Cash App card or Cash App Pay, you earn Green status, which unlocks benefits like up to $200 of free overdraft coverage, higher borrow limits, and custom personalized cashback offers every Friday at places you love to shop. Turn everyday spending into status with Cash App Green. Download Cash App today or visit cash.app/new to learn more about this and other great features launching now. And not just that, for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10, that's 10 free dollars, if they use the code CashApp10 in their profile and sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Then they'll just deposit the $10 straight into your account if you do that. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial service platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Green, overdraft coverage, borrow, cashback offers, and promotions provided by Cash App, a block-in brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Thank you very much, Cash App. Go check them out. And now back to the episode. All right, Kaya, what are we doing this week? What's happening?
More calls. After all of our Magic the Gathering spurging, we are going to continue because apparently people liked our episodes of It's Either Me or the Beatles. Probably my favorite story from that.
I loved our episode previously.
Yeah, we're going to do some more dating stories. It's going to be the rest of this episode, and then we're going to do an After Dark. And then our plan is we're thinking we might do one of these like themed episodes with call-ins like once a month-ish. Not date stories specifically, but just have people calling with funny stories. Yeah, that's about it. Do you have your first candidate?
This is what like all of the radio shows used to do back in the day. They'd always have call-ins. I remember whenever I would drive to school, which is like literally the last time I ever remember listening to the radio, is like 10th grade being driven to classes or whatever. And it was always like a radio show of like people calling, like the radio host just had dead air otherwise, which I can definitely relate to now. So they would just get the like people driving to call in and tell them stories and stuff like that. So it's funny how
and half the callers would be fake. Half the callers would just be like people working at the radio station, just reading the script.
Not here. It's
not here. We don't know any of these people. Ha.
All right, let's get someone in here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
You guys can hear me? Great. Just relaxing.
Yes.
Another wonderful day, living the dream.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds like someone's playing Magic the Gathering.
Did Andrew's rant about Magic the Gathering fire you up, or?
Oh, that just put such a fire in my heart. You guys have no idea.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to go. I'll tell you what.
Oh fuck yeah.
All right. Let's hear your story.
Hold on. Let me read his original post from our subscription page. Chance said, "Too long didn't read. Had been dating a gal for 6 months. She decided to make it official with me and spent the night for the first time. Next day led to her having a full-on mental break where she tried to rape me, said she'd kill my dog, shit on my floor, said she was having orgies with her coworkers and having sex with her boss, said she would go to sex meetings in Vegas, lied about having an IUD, hid a knife in my bedroom, threatened to kill herself, smashed her phone in my driveway, left and got arrested for trespassing at her ex's that had a restraining order against her. Plenty more I glossed over. Fun times. All right.
What is
I'm
a
excited
sex
for this
meeting
one.
in Vegas? What is the sex meeting in Vegas? That's the specific one that stood out to me. What is that?
Chad says I can fix her.
High business.
Andrew's trying to take down notes.
That's a lot of shit for 6 months of dating, by the way.
No, this was only
really.
one day. One day. All of that took place in one day.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so all right, I
fuck?
gotta preamble this and tell you guys something. In the audience, you know, Facebook Marketplace is the worst dating app on the planet. I will tell you what. Do not ever date anybody off of there.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, well, if you go to Facebook Marketplace for girlfriends, of course they're gonna end up like this. What are you talking about? This is like the guaranteed outcome.
Yeah.
I was actually looking for a tenant.
Oh,
So
okay.
I own a duplex, and
that's kind of what a girlfriend is.
Yeah, I mean, essentially. But yeah, so I own a duplex. I had recently bought it. I was living in the upstairs of it, and the downstairs I was looking to rent out and just, make some money. And I've been going through Facebook Marketplace and just meeting up with random people and giving them tours, just trying to vet them out and everything and see. And this gal, eventually we were talking about it and what I was looking for in a tenant and whatnot and what the rules would be, blah, blah, blah. And she came over and looked at the place and everything and wanted to go in for a price that was lower than what I was looking for. And eventually I found some other tenants, and out of respect to her, I let her know. I was like, hey, well, I found somebody else. I wish you the best of luck. And I may have rizzed her up a little bit and been like, hey, I think you're really beautiful. Wish you the best and all this. And she was like, okay, well, add me on my Snapchat. I'm horrible at replying. And I was like, all right, well, cool. Mission success. And
did you even have a place that you were renting out, or was this just a ploy to meet desperate women?
No.
He's renting his half of the bed.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was a downstairs unit in my duplex. She came and saw it and everything. It was a little bit of a dungeon, but she would have willingly chose to stay there, allegedly. But yeah, we met up and everything and got her Snapchat, and which that's fine. She would take forever to reply on everything. And after telling me to add her, it took her like a week to accept my request. And I was like, okay, well, that's a little weird. And yeah, it just kind of kept really like the pattern was really weird going along. Like she had told me she was autistic and everything. And, I could see it a little bit, but not like horribly bad. Like she had a functioning like job and everything, and was actually really smart and all of that and pretty insightful. But yeah, this we were just kind of talking and went out for a date one night, just had some beer and vegan nachos because she's or vegetarian because she was a vegetarian, I guess. And yeah, so this went on for about 6 months where about 6 months where it's like
that's the worst thing she did.
Yeah, that's unforgivable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
me
this
is
went on
fine,
for
but
about
fucking vegan food.
Did she eat those at the sex meetings in Vegas? That fucking degenerate.
They very well could have. They could have just been smearing that all around each other. So who knows?
But what is good orgy food? What would you like to eat at an orgy? I can't think of anything that would be good at an orgy.
Nachos might be a good orgy food.
No, it's all over your fingers and stuff. It's gross. I'm gonna have like cheese on my fingers while I'm. Gross. That's so disgusting.
Corn dogs, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe hot dogs.
Like hot dogs,
sexy,
corn
right?
dogs. They, not messy, easy to eat. I guess.
No.
Yeah.
Fruit salad. What about fruit salad? That's not bad.
What
like
about
some,
fruit salad, Jackson?
Yeah, fruit salad. Let's get some fruit salad at the orgy.
Yummy.
How's fruit salad sexy? Why?
There's bananas in there, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't find food sexy, Kaya. You freak.
I mean, some women really.
You're the one that brought up fucking salad.
Guys, you're arguing.
Whatever the fuck
you're
that
arguing
means.
in front of the guest in his tale about a woman having a sex meeting in Vegas. Let him continue.
Yes, please continue.
All right. So this went on for a little while, and it would just be weird frequency where I would get text back like multiple times a day, or it'd be like a week and no response. And yeah, it just kept going on like this for months. And, after our first date, I had made it clear, like I was intending to pursue her and everything. And yeah, I was like, okay, let's hang out again. And she would talk about how it's so rare to get her out of the house and everything. And she just never deviates from her patterns or anything. And I was like, okay, I get that. If you're autistic like I am, then whatever. I can totally understand that. I don't want to pressure you or anything. And she was really appreciative of that. And, a couple months into it, she gave me a gift, which I found really sweet. It's these things called calico critters. and I'll send a image of them in the chat. But yeah, she
let's see this.
got me these things, and I was really happy about it, and I thought that was really sweet. And she told me about them and how she would go through and make furniture for them and everything. And I was like, all right, that's a little autistic.
Aw. Aw.
And
those
yeah,
are
I was
cute.
actually like,
Okay.
yeah, I really appreciate that. And,
They're
you know,
like less cringy Labubu's.
They're like
so.
they're like those fucking like
Aw.
flowery Mableton Village things that you see. Like, oh, I baked you a pie, Mrs. Rosenbaum. Like they live in a quaint little cottage type figurines, you know.
Yeah,
That's
they
exactly
kind of
what
look
it
Kind
is.
of cute, actually.
They look Russian. They look kind of like Eastern European, almost like Germanic, maybe.
They also have some
Yeah,
sick ass
they look
games
way
on their
more-
website. I'm playing the color matching game right now, and I just got pink with pink, and I'm fucking killing it.
Aw. They do have games. This is cute. Okay. Can I...
Yeah.
We kind of glossed over it. How
She
old are
sounds
you guys
awesome.
in the story, by the way?
So at this point, I would have been about 28, and she would have been, I think, 23.
Okay. How long ago was it?
Nothing crazy.
This was about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah, no, things are much better now. I'm glad she didn't move in there because I call it the poop dungeon now because I had a septic pump go out with the new tenants that I chose instead of her. And yeah, black mold exploded in there. And I cannot imagine the shitstorm that would have happened if she would have been there still. But that's a story for another time.
So she got you the calico critters.
Yeah, and then
with a little furniture.
Yeah, well, she makes the furniture like in her spare time, and I was like, okay, that's
so she's handy with tools. Then that's good. This is
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it was looking really good. She was super into fountain pens and everything. Her parents owned a car dealership, and I'm a mechanical engineer.
I'm perking up here. This is nice. She's got rich parents. Fountain pens; those are useful. She's good with furniture. She seems like a catch, honestly.
She really did, and she is beautiful too. And I love mechanical pencils and like drafting and that sort of stuff. So I got her like a gift of pencils and some fountain pen ink and all that sort of stuff. And she came over and got it and was just super ecstatic and all of that. And we concluded our night, and she went home, and yeah, everything was looking really good, super ideal. And keep in mind, at this point, all we had done was hold hands in like 6 months of us seeing each other, because she only came over to like hang out on a date for like 4 different times, and it was it was all a little bit iffy, but I was willing to work with it because she seemed just
wait 4 dates over 6 months, and the furthest you got was holding hands.
Yeah, I like to move slow, man.
Yeah,
Jackson. You saw she was 23 and not 8 years old. Is that not like super strange to you guys?
Leave them alone. Some people are respectful and modest.
I'm sorry that you're known on the show as a disgusting, degenerate pervert, Jackson, but calm the fuck down.
Not everyone puts out on the first date, you fucking
whore. Are you really doubting their relationship was wholesome when she gave him fucking like little adorable animal friend dolls as a gift? Like, this is a storybook
It's wholesome. I'm just
saying,
over 6 months
Jackson,
with 4
I know
different
you're
dates.
pounding your Australian meat going, yeah, stick it in her.
Yeah, I need more here. I'm just wondering, okay, here's what I'm wondering. How did it go from 4 dates in 6 months where the most action she got was holding hands to she's having sex orgies in Vegas? Like, this is an insane jump there.
You wait.
Continue.
So, yeah, shortly after that, we were texting one day and things were going really well. Like, I felt like we were making really big breakthroughs in communication. It was like daily, I'd be talking to her multiple messages a day, like instead of just like one every 3 days or one every like week or something. And she had mentioned to me that she had said that she was at somebody she used to be involved with's house, like walking their dog, and then had a weird experience where their girlfriend came over and was like screaming at her and freaking out and all this stuff. She's like, I don't know what that was all about. And I was like, yeah, that sounds not cool at all. But also, like, why are you hanging out with your ex and like walking his dog? Like, I thought we were very open about that. We were pursuing each other and like wanting to seek a committed relationship.
Red flag.
And she was like, no, she's like, I don't want that. I can't take care of another person. I can't even take care of myself. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I was just completely under the wrong impression. Like, I'm sorry, like, do what you want, but don't expect me to continue pursuing you if you're going to be doing this sort of stuff. And I was like, all right, well, fine, whatever. And a couple days later, we hadn't really been talking. And then she messaged me asking like if she could come over and that she wanted to talk. And I was like, okay, sure, fine. And yeah, so she came over and she actually asked me, she's like, is there something that you wanna tell me? And I was like, yeah, I love you. And she told me the same thing too. And we had agreed to be partners, not boyfriend and girlfriend, which was a little bit of a weird one. But yeah, we decided to do that.
Wait, sorry, what does that mean? You went, what? There were no labels directly boyfriend and girlfriend, but you were together? What does that mean?
Like partner, like her other half type deal. Because I don't know what she was into. She had mentioned like how she was like super supportive of the LGBTQ community and had asked my opinions on that. And I was like, I'm kind of indifferent. And I know that for whatever reason, considering yourself like boyfriend and girlfriend can be really weird with people that are pretty out there. And I know she kind of was.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Already. That is so fucking tedious that you have to calculate this shit.
So she wanted you as a boyfriend, but didn't want to really actually get into the commitment and labels and all of that is the vibe I'm getting, right? Basically.
Yeah, well, up until that point, and then it was like, no, we're full-blown partners, like the other person for each other, not wanting anybody else.
Just removing gender from it, basically. Like she was like
wanted to be
basically
monogamous without that kind of stuff in between.
But be really sterile about it. We are ethically monogamous partners in this cohabitated
hold
house.
Hands.
Yeah, essentially.
Hold hands sometimes consensually.
Yeah, I remember like when she had asked me about my opinion on that sort of stuff, I was like, yeah, whatever, like let people do what they want. Like, I don't care, just as long as it doesn't hurt other people. And then she went on to be like, oh yeah, I love Lady Gaga. She's a queer icon. And I was like, okay, all right.
Another soul corrupted by Lady Gaga. Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, so.
Are you like getting along at this time? Like up until this point, are you guys getting along at least and having a good time?
Yeah, like we had been, like it was all great.
Were you just going along with it with the hope of eventually like becoming more intimate, or did you actually like her as a person? Because she sounds kind of flaky.
I really liked her as a person. Yeah, and like I thought that was just the autism speaking. But I was just working with her and I was like, okay, well, I'll be accommodating for you. And she seemed like a really sweet, just shy gal and everything. And yeah, after like one of our really good dates we had, she had brought up the Lady Gaga stuff and whatnot. And then I think we'd had another date and she had mentioned being with her ex. And I was like, all right, well, I don't know. We'd have been having really good progress up to that point. And I was like, okay, you do what you want. And then that night she came over, professed her love for me. We both did. And then, yeah, she spent the night and everything was seeming perfectly fine. Yeah, it was kind of weird because towards the end of the night, like we were laying in bed and she was like, yeah, blah, blah, like just saying some random stuff. And I was like, that's a little weird. And then she started doing some like snapping turtle noises, like smacking her.
That's how you knew she wanted it
together. And I was like,
that's a sign, dude. You wanted to go to second base or whatever, or maybe even first base. I don't know what
like a mating call.
Is hand holding? Yeah. What is hand holding? Is that first base?
I think so. This was okay. So keep in mind, this was after we both declared our love, and then kind of like I asked if I could kiss her and everything, and some stuff went down, and then we were in bed, just ready to go to bed and everything. And
so after the sex, noises. She's doing snapping turtle noises.
Jackson again with his perverted fucking opinions. My God, man.
I need to envision this.
Okay, so after you fucked her real good, what happened next? I'm Jackson.
Can you do the snapping turtles noise as well for me? What did it sound like?
Yeah, here. Let me put it up close to the mic. It was like...
Oh, she wants it.
I don't know
man.
if you can hear that, but
Like a zombie?
yeah,
Yeah.
I figured it might have just been some like autistic tick or something, but that's just me.
Okay.
So anyhow, we go to bed, wake up the next morning, and this is where kind of all hell breaks loose. She had mentioned, yeah, that's right. The night before, she was saying that she's on some different sorts of medication and stuff, and she's like, should I take this one tonight? And I was like, I don't know. You take whatever you need, like your meds, blah blah blah. Do that, and because she had everything under the sun, autism, ADHD, vestibular frequency weird issue. I don't know, but it was like, yeah, okay, take care of yourself. Yeah, it was something like
Okay.
the inner ear where she was getting real dizzy. But yeah, next morning we wake up, and then she's just kind of talking and not making a whole lot of sense, being like, oh yeah, I love Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's great. She's an icon. And I'm like, oh, okay, well good morning.
She didn't take her medication.
2 years ago as well.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga hasn't been relevant for like 10 years. So she really likes Lady Gaga then.
Ever since Poker Face.
She really, really did. And yeah, so she's just saying like kind of weird out there stuff that isn't making a lot of sense. And I don't know if it's because she didn't take her meds, but if it was like ADHD medicine, I don't think it'd do that much, or who knows. But yeah, and then she starts just rambling about little things, and then she's like covering her face, being like, oh no. And I was like, what? And she's like, I said something bad in front of my coworkers to my boss. And I was like, what? And she's like, I said, fuck me, daddy, in front of all my coworkers. And I was like, what? And then she was like, and I've been having sex with my boss. And I was just like, wait, what? Are you serious?
What?
Just completely blown away at this point.
So
wait.
She told you I said fuck me daddy, and then followed it up with, well, I'm having sex with him. Like, I feel like the other one has to come
right
first.
after waking up.
No, yeah. So, or like we'd been like just talking in the morning, just kind of waking up, and she wasn't making a whole lot of sense, and I was just kind of going along with it, being like, oh yeah, okay, that's cool. And yeah, and then she said that in front of her coworkers to her boss, she said, fuck me daddy, in front of all of them, and then admitted to me that she had been having sex with her boss.
Oh,
like right after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, what? Are you serious? And she was like, yeah, and I've been having orgies with my coworkers. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I had asked her,
what does she do?
Work?
What Jackson's
what
is
she
coming out?
Again.
She was an insurance adjuster.
The sexiest profession of them all. Oh, she's probably grinding her ass on every man that walks through that door. Oh,
an insane job.
Big business
to have orgies at. No, wait, okay, was she just, was this her way of like just breaking up with you? Or was she being...
This was, I don't know. I still to this day don't know. But
how many coworkers? Did she give you a number? Like threesome, foursome? What was it? The whole office?
No, she didn't. Just when she told me about that, I was just kind of like so paralyzed with fear, because I was like, are you serious? And I was like, she had told me the night before she had an IUD. And I was like, do you even have an IUD? And she was like, no. And I was just like, oh my fuck. And I was just freaking out, and I was like, oh no, what do I do? What if she has like super AIDS?
You gotta scoop it out.
What if I get her pregnant? Yeah. It's too late at that point, Jackson.
No.
Way too late.
No, I don't know how bodies work.
But
I'm going under the assumption that it's still in there.
Yeah, right. So I'm just like freaking out internally, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get some Plan B. I was like, if you do that, will you take it? And she's like, yes. And I was like, all right. So head out the door, walk to the grocery store that's 5 minutes away, get it and come back. And I make her, like, she takes it, and I watch her take it and swallow it and everything. And I was just like so shell shocked at this point, where it's like, what is she talking about? Like, this seemingly so sweet and like innocent girl playing with the calico critters and making furniture and like, writing me letters with her fountain pens. I was like, who is this person? And like, it was around this time she kind of starts to get a little bit mad, and like she's crying and everything.
Why? Because you were asking
know,
questions? Is that why? Like she felt cornered by
How
you?
dare you?
I guess so, yeah. And like I was upset about her
somebody in
lying
chat-
to me about having an IUD.
Yeah, that's a fair thing
Someone
to
in
be
chat
upset
posted
about.
that image of the. You guys see that image of that police lady who
Yeah,
slept with
the
the
police
entire
lady.
police precinct?
Mhm.
That's pretty good. Unfortunately,
With a
no,
penis react
not
emoji.
this time. No, but yeah, she starts getting upset with me because I'm like not wanting to cuddle with her or anything anymore, and like I'm just kind of laying there on the bed next to her because she's starting to like get more and more amped up and being like, I don't know what I did wrong, blah blah blah, or like ranting about Lady Gaga or whatever, just talking about random shit and making snapping turtle noises. But like at one point, like like I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt and she's like, have sex with me. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea right now. And she just like gets up and stands up over top of me. And I don't think she was naked at this point. I think she was wearing her dress, but she's like, fine, I'll just do it then. She's like, I know you won't stop me or make me get off. And I'm sitting there like laying in shorts and a t-shirt. And she like
Jesus.
looks down at me, like looks around and she's confused. And she's like, oh, I don't know how this works. And she like takes her one off.
Well, she's
Yeah,
never
like,
raped before,
it's like-
Kaya. It is
Yeah,
very,
she was
very
confused.
confusing.
Beginner's anxiety, you know.
Mhm.
This
and
sounds
she like,
terrifying, though. She sounds manic. Yeah, well, extremely manic.
dude, that's yes. And so she like gets her one leg off from over straddling me because she was standing over me while I was laying down. And I just stand up and I was like, okay, no, I was trying to talk to you in the bed and be able to comfort you. I was like, no, I'm just gonna stand up. And, like, please just like calm down and like we can talk later type deal. And she just starts going ballistic and like screaming and crying and everything, like slamming her water bottle on the bed and just like takes her clothes off and starts like screaming and just incoherent shit at this point. Like at one point she's like, yay, now I can have all the girls and the gays. Fuck it, we ball. And like I was like, what the fuck is going on? And like I had to go outside to like smoke a cigar or something, and I just didn't know what to do because she would not get out of my house. And I was
Yeah,
like,
was she being
"Can you
dangerous?
please
Was she
leave?"
like actually? Was she getting like physical or anything, or was she just like moving around your house ranting?
She stayed to my bedroom mostly, and like she had been like pounding on the bed, like punching it and being like, I hate my life, I hate my job, I hate where I live, and all of this. And I was like, okay. And I got my dog out of there because my dog was trying to comfort her and cuddle with her, and she's like, get this fucking dog off me, and like pounding her water bottle in the
Like a
bed, and it's like,
Scooby-Doo
"No, fix
villain.
it,
Yeah, what a
Stanley."
bitch.
Yeah. And
Oh,
like
fuck her.
I didn't want her to hit my dog with her water bottle. And I was like, all right. So I was just like having a couple beers in the living room, listening to her
What kind of
scream
dog
and
is it?
freak out. It's an Australian Shepherd,
Nice, beautiful
Okay.
an
dog.
Aussie. He's very cute. He's a wonderful dog.
Very smart dogs
And yeah,
too.
so yeah, exactly. And he's like a natural comforter and everything. And he's just very sweet. And it was like, okay, don't be like that with my dog. And like at one point I had to take him outside just to go potty. And she's like, I'll kill that dog. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, you
And I
gotta
was
get
like,
her
okay,
out
and take my dog outside.
immediately.
And yeah, like, and like
I never
can't,
thought I would
like,
say
at this-
I would say this, but I wish it was a pit bull, and she made it fucking snap. What a bitch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no, it was something. But yeah, I remember I'd come back inside and she was like sad and crying on the bed, and she like had looked at me and she's like, please fuck me hard. And I was like, oh, I was like,
Well,
what?
dude, you know,
You gotta
when
save the
duty
world.
calls, you know, you gotta get in there.
Right?
Yeah,
No,
you gotta
but, like,
take one for the planet, man.
yeah, well, in another time too, she was like, get over here, let's 69 right now. And I was like, what the
Damn,
fuck?
this is
This is
what I'm
the
saying.
most-
This
This
is
is
such an
awesome.
insane. This is an insane jump from just holding hands like the day before. Is no one else
Dude, all
like
within
baffled by
24
just
hours.
how? Yeah, that's what the fuck. It's like you.
Maybe she was keeping it together.
pent
She was
up.
still on
She
her
was pent
medication
up for 6
when they were
months and
holding
then
hands.
exploded.
So this
this
is really
massive
just her fucking unleashing after a single night of no medication, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
Damn.
But so it keeps going, and yeah. So I'm sitting out in the living room and everything, and she's like screaming, and this goes on for like 8 hours of her just saying incoherent shit in my room, and like just either just straight up yelling or crying or like saying weird shit like "fuck it, we ball" about the girls and the gays, and it's like, all right,
Are
whatever.
you like calling
And I'm
help,
just-
or are you messaging
No,
anybody
'cause-
to like, hey man, can you come over and help or anything?
Well, it was, yeah. So my tenants could hear it because I had people living downstairs, and they were like, "Yeah, we almost called the cops at the end of this." And like, there was a window open in my living room, and at one point, one of the neighbors was like, "Will you two shut the fuck up?" And like, all right. And I'm just trying to like get her out of there because at this point, it's like, I just said I loved her, and to see her like this, I'm just like, okay, like, please, can you just get out?
Never
like,
mind.
and go home, and then
yeah,
talk about this
reverse that
later.
one.
yeah. And
Real quick.
so she,
I hope you took it back. I hope you
Yeah,
said,
she
"I
did.
don't love you." That would have been
Yeah,
very
right.
helpful to the situation.
Well, I didn't know.
I'm sure.
I was
At that point, I would be like secretly recording her too, because this bitch sounds like someone who would stab herself
did.
and then call the cops on you. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I had been recording her and showing my friends, being like, dude, I do not know what's going on. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, if I call the cops, like, if they try to get her out, and I found out after the fact. So in the state I live in, if somebody spends the night at your house, that means that they have established residency, and you cannot evict them for 30 days.
Holy
So
shit.
keep that in mind moving forward. Because
With
spent the
only
night-
one
What
night.
kind of a where the fuck? Where?
Yep. Montana.
What? So, okay, if I just like trick you and I say, hey man, I just, whatever, can I like vomit
Yeah,
on your
I need
couch
to
for a
vomit-
night? You can
sleep
now
on the
not
couch. Yeah,
evict
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah, for
For
30 days.
You have me over for a like sleepover Worms Armageddon match. And you cannot get rid of me legally.
Sounds
Is
fun.
that real? Real?
It's
the
going to be
fuck?
30 days
I mean,
of
I wouldn't
worms.
oppose. You could stay here in the poop dungeon for 30 days, Kaya.
I know. I will banish you into the poop dungeon and just sleep in your bed, I guess, and then say, you
Yeah,
fucking
he's
we
going
ball.
to conquer
do-
your apartment.
Well,
Yeah,
this
you
is we're
could.
leaving out details. What would you do if Kaya came over for that sleepover but said, "I need you to 69 me right now. Fuck me,
Yeah,
fuck
like
me
the snapping
hard."
turtle noises.
Yeah, snapping turtle
I
noises.
mean, that's a pretty tempting offer. I'd have to think on that.
Okay, so
Uh,
she's still in your house.
I mean, that is like,
How did you get her out?
So eventually what happened was like, she started calming down a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take my dog for a walk just to, clear my mind too. And like, I went in the bedroom and checked on her and everything, because I kept eyes on her the whole time other than when I had like gone to get the plan B, right?
Was
And,
she like bedridden at this point? Like, why are you checking on her? Was she like stuck in bed because she's so desperate to be fucked? It's like a terminal case of needing to 69.
Oh no, I'm
I don't
stuck
know.
in bed, and
She,
the
like-
only cure is to fuck me out. Oh no!
You should have bargained with her. Like, yes, I'll fuck you, but then you have to leave right away, kind of thing. Maybe that would have worked.
Well, I mean,
no,
at this
then she'll
point, I
get a
didn't
taste
want
for
to
it.
like. I
She's
didn't
gonna
want
make her
to,
hungrier.
get her pregnant because she didn't have an IUD, and I didn't know what kind of STD she might have had. But yeah, if any, because it was like, oh, okay, well, you went from being like this sweet, innocent girl to being like, oh yeah, I'm fucking my boss, having orgies with my coworkers, and going to sex meetings in Las Vegas with like sex clubs. And I was just
I'm
like,
wondering
profile
what the
sex
fuck
away
that
by all
means.
of
That's so oddly specific.
serious
yeah, it
business.
really was. And she started to calm down. Like, I went, took my dog for a walk, and then like I think she took like a little nap for a bit. And while I was
Oh, no.
gone, like I figured she just stayed
Recharged.
in the room. But yeah, she had yeah, right. She at one point just got naked and was just like talking about random shit. And she said, oh, she was using cocaine as an appetite suppressant so she wouldn't be fat. And keep in mind, she was a very attractive woman, not fat at all or anything like that. And so I was like, okay, well,
So
that's
it
really
works.
weird. I apparently. But yeah, eventually she starts calming down and everything. And I'm out in my living room and everything. And I had these calico critters she had given me on display in like my hutch for my computer. And I was just
right
like,
next to
I
your
can't deal
tragic
with it
slip
right
office
now.
card, right?
Of course, you know it. Both of them. But yeah, I took them and had put them back in her purse for the time being. Like, hey, I don't want to be looking at these right now. And like when she decides to leave, she can take those with her, whatever. And so she starts to calm down a little bit, and she's just kind of softly crying. And she's like, I texted my parents. Do you want to read what I said to them? And I was like, no,
my
I
God.
don't want to do that right
Ugh.
now. And I was like, just trying to get her calmed down. And she was like, at this point, she'd be quiet and then have like a little outburst and throw her phone in my room or something. And yeah, so during her screaming phase and everything, she had been talking about how landlords are pieces of shit and squatters' rights are the shit, and like how if she was a squatter, she could
I'm
just
not
sit on
She
my
knew she
surprised.
had
floor.
free rent for 30 days now. She knew.
Zero
She wrote that
surprise
in.
there.
She knew.
And she even said, she's like, I could shit on the floor and there's nothing you could do. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And like now with hindsight, after talking with the police, it all makes sense. And I was like, what the fuck? And so she calms down a bit more and everything and is fine, puts her clothes back on, and she's like in the bedroom, and I go, I'm like, hey, are you doing okay? And she's like, yep, I'm fine. Like, had made the bed and everything. And she's like, well,
Aw,
I think
how
I'm gonna
sweet.
get going. And I was like, all right, like, are you good? And she's like, yeah. She's like, just so you know, this was all an act to get me to stay here and everything. And none of this meant anything. And I'm gonna go to this church in Peru and be a missionary there that my family is acquainted with. And I was like, what? And just I was like, okay, well,
Did you fall to your
like,
knees and
do
beg her not to
whatever you
leave?
want. I tried my best, but you know, she wanted to leave.
She had to. She
I
had
just,
to go. She had a mission.
yeah, I think just declaring that she can't shit on my floor broke her, and that she realized the jig was up. But yeah. So I was like, oh, all right. Well, I was like, please don't make any rash decisions. Just go, like, please, like,
We can
go
work on
back
this.
home.
We can fix this.
Yeah. And I was like, just, you need to calm down. Cause like at certain points too, she had like looked at me when she was freaking out and been like, what do you think would happen if I walked out into the street with a large gash down my arm? And I was like, please do not do that. I was like, please. And she was like, okay. And like, I was worried was going to try killing herself because she had expressed like suicidal ideation and talked about how she hated her life and all this stuff.
Jesus.
And yeah, so I get her out of the house and everything. And I was like, okay, well, I'll see you later. Just like, please be safe and everything. And at this point, like, I wasn't trying to call the cops or anything, like make it worse and make her freak out and all that sort of shit. And she goes in her car.
I feel like you kind of need to like get a welfare check or something if she's threatening suicide and stuff like that, right? Kind of. I probably would have. I know it's probably like a very stressful situation for you. You wouldn't know what to do. And you don't want to make the situation worse by involving people that she doesn't want involved. So I get it. But I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, and like up until that night or that morning, like she seemed normal. Like, yeah, a little autistic, but not full-blown psychopathic.
She doesn't really sound that autistic to me. I'm not getting autistic vibes.
Yeah.
No,
I'm getting
she
like
sounds,
full-on
she
BPD.
sounds deranged. She sounds like actually deranged,
Yes,
like actually
so.
mental.
Yeah, like BPD.
Yeah.
I think it would be fair that if she can squat in her home for a month after one night, then after just one night spending it with her, you should be allowed to commit her into an asylum. Like, you should be allowed to sign the paperwork. What the fuck?
If only it was the 50s, the good old days. But unfortunately,
shame
no.
she can vote.
Exactly.
I mean, unironically, yeah.
I mean, it sucks that she does a write-in for Lady Gaga every year, but that is what it is.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I get her outside and, you know, lock the door and everything because I'm just like, at this point, just so over it. It's been 8 hours of her just screaming and freaking out, saying how she wants me to have sex with her and talking about Lady Gaga and the girls and the gays and all this shit. And I'm just like, all right, finally. And like, I'm watching her because she walks out to her car, looks in her purse, and then like freezes for a minute. And then I just see her get out of her car. I see her get out of her car with her phone, and she opens the door, fucking bombs that thing into the concrete, and just destroys it. And then she comes back up to my house, pounds on the door, and she's like, you have my keys in your house, so I can't leave. And I was just like, oh fuck no, she's back. And at this point, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know what stuff she left or whatever. And I'm like, okay, and bad idea. I let her back in, but I'm kind of like corralling her towards that door so she can't go back deeper into the house. And I was like, okay, well, where do you think you put them? And she's like, I don't know. And she's like, they could be anywhere. Better let me look around. And I was like, okay, no, you're going outside. And I was like, I'll go look for them for a minute and see if I can't find them. And she somehow agrees. And I'm like, all right, great. And I'm looking around and everything. Don't see them anywhere. And so she was standing outside and everything. And I find this little like sweater of hers. And I was like, okay, maybe they're in there. And I go up to her outside and I was like, here, maybe they're in this. And she like snatches it from my hands and she just looks at me and she's like, I hate Kristen Stewart and I hate Twilight.
Fucking got her. Fucking got her.
And I was like,
yeah, fuck you, Kristen Stewart. Did Kristen Stewart do something to Lady Gaga at some point?
Was she standing right there? Was she standing just right next to her and she was like aghast? Like, oh my God, how could you say that?
That makes
why would
sense.
you do this to me?
Yeah.
But yeah, she storms down my street a little bit and she's like screaming in the middle of my neighborhood and everything. And I'm just like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? And she comes back to my house and like I have a little ramp up to my front door and everything, and it wraps around the front of the house and to the side. And I was like, I don't know where your keys are. They are not in the house. And I'm just sitting out there. And she lays down like on the pavement and everything, and it's just like twirling her legs up and down in the air. And keep in mind, she's wearing a dress and no underwear. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, why are you doing this? Like, please. It's like, just go. And I was thinking about it. And I remembered, I was like, wait a second, I saw her keys when I put those calico critters in her purse. And I was like, did you see the gift I put back in your purse? And she just like sat up and like gave me the creepiest smile and was like, you're smart. She's like, all right. And then like pulls her keys out of the purse and everything and goes back to her car and everything and unlocks it.
What the
so
fuck?
I take a picture of it like unlocked, and so I have proof to the police that I'm not keeping her against her will. And like when she was in my bedroom being like, yeah, this was all a ploy, and I was like, okay, if all that's real, then you're the most like manipulative person I've ever met. And she was like, thank you, like all happy about it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And when we were out at her car, like she was going to leave and she's like, you were supposed to be my mirror, but you were the black one.
What does that mean?
Like, what? I was like, I didn't do anything wrong.
A black mirror?
Yeah.
Damn, that's deep, dude.
Like the TV show, or are you black? Like, what's the reference here?
No, I'm not.
He's
internally,
black.
yeah, but outwardly, I'm a white man. I'll put it that way. But,
she was just being deep. She was trying to be deep for some reason. You're supposed to be my mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I'm just like, okay, and like put her phone in the car and everything, and she just fucking slams her door and speeds off in this residential. And I'm just kind of sitting there shell shocked. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, I have to call the police and give them a call and everything. And I'm calling them. I'm like, hey, my girlfriend, here's her name. Like, this is her vehicle. She just drove off from my place after all this crazy talk and all this shit and saying she wanted to kill herself and everything. And they're like, I get on the line with a police officer and they're asking me for more questions. And they're like, do you know what her license plate number is? And I was like, no. They're like, okay, well, where exactly does she live? And because she was so like shady and skeptical, like I knew she lived with like her uncle in the town over, but never where, because I'd never been to her place, because apparently like no one was allowed over there. And yeah, and the lady's like, well, this all sounds suspicious. You're saying this is your girlfriend and you don't know these basic things about her? And I was like, she never told me. She was super secretive.
I mean, it does sound pretty suspicious. Like, if I was a police officer fielding that call, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's very
she
odd.
just ran
You
off
don't
into
know
the wind,
basic
never to be
information about your
seen again.
girlfriend. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think the fact that she didn't tell you anything about her life and you didn't know where she lived, I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe she had a boyfriend. Like you said, she had an ex and she would walk his dog. What if they were like still together and you were like the side guy?
See, and that's...
She probably has like 7
what I don't know.
boyfriends.
True, yeah.
I mean, according to her, she was going to sex meetings in Las Vegas and having orgies there. So, I mean, that's nowhere
That's
near
where
as
the
bad
sex
as
meetings
that.
take place, yeah.
With her coworkers and boss.
Mhm.
But it's actually like a company trip that they go doing.
Yeah, they vote whether it's okay, this year we're either doing Disney World or we're doing the sex orgy in Las Vegas, and it's always the sex orgy every year.
Business expenses, you know.
Yeah,
we do that at the official podcast too. I just write it off as a business expense when I rail Jackson my butthole in Vegas.
Yeah, we just
I don't
fuck
get to-
Jackson
I
and
don't
call
get
it
to
a
claim
business orgy,
anything.
and he believes us every
Yeah, I
time.
don't-
Every time it works.
You guys get to claim expenses.
Yeah, we make Jackson pay more. He pays into the company 401k, and it's just so he can buy butt lube and other stuff.
I haven't seen a single cent.
Oh my god.
My butt's sore.
Yeah, we don't even buy the lube. We spend it on stuff for ourselves.
Yeah, you don't even use the
What a
lube.
moron.
You buy the lube, you just don't use it.
You're lucky we use spit. All right, so she drives
Gross.
off. You call the cops. They're kind of suspicious of the situation. Then what?
Yeah, the dispatch is, and they're like, all right, well, we'll pass it along to an officer. And like, all right. And officer calls me and he tells me they're gonna put a like bolo, be on lookout for her. And I'm like, all right, great. Like I'm just worried she'll hurt herself or somebody else, you know. And yeah, I don't hear anything back from her. Like she smashed her phone to smithereens, dude. That thing she power bombed that thing. And I'm just waiting, trying to figure out. And it's like, holy shit. Like I thought this was my dream girl. I don't know what the fuck just happened. And like, I'm honestly concerned for her and everything. And couple hours go by and then I get a call from the police and they're like, hey, well, we found her. She's under arrest. Apparently she had a restraining order against her by her ex. And she was over there and just like screaming and throwing shit into his yard. And so, yeah, they had to arrest her. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Well, at least there's that resolution. And yeah, one of my buddies actually sent me a picture of her like jail roster photo, and she looked like she had been screaming all day, just like straight up cracked out, like hair,
Oh man,
you know,
you gotta
180 degrees out.
Can you send that to us? We won't put it in the episode or put it up on screen or anything, but can you send it to us later?
I will.
Yeah, I want to see this mugshotty. Chat is saying.
Yeah, I want to see the mugshot.
Yeah, I can do that.
You found her.
I want to
away
see how
from
close
you
she
to her.
looks like to my imagination.
By the way,
Yeah,
like, let's
actually, I
not
can do
overlook that she, without her phone, without GPS, she found her way from your place to her ex's place, which tells me that wasn't the first trip. First time she made that trip.
No. Yeah, and I wonder if it was the dude whose dog she'd been taken out, where she said some chick screamed at her for being there. And it's like, I don't know if that caused the dude to get a restraining order against her or what.
Taking his dog out, maybe, like, did he even know? Or did she just break into the house and like take the dog for a walk without anybody knowing? I wonder.
Or maybe does she take the dog out?
You know, icing his dog.
Did she assassinate the
I
dog?
think it could have
take
been
it
that.
out?
Yeah,
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, I don't know if it was just like they were still talking or maybe like hooking up frequently and this guy got a girlfriend and she got mad seeing that his ex was there. But maybe it was like, who knows? They got the dog together and still wanted to see
Fucking
it.
nuts.
I have no clue. I wouldn't
The
know. She
fact
hit
that
so much
she
shit.
could easily, without any direction, just speed off toward his house from your house, to me says like she had been doing shit in the background, you know, like stuff had been going on.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, dude, that's the thing is it had been 6 months where it's like we would go like a week here, like 3 days here without talking, and it's like she could have been doing whatever she wanted to be doing during all of that time, and I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, you were the
She
other
didn't
guy.
really tell me anything.
I'm pretty sure you were the other guy.
Yeah, more than likely. But yeah, anyhow. So she gets arrested and everything. I don't really hear anything from her. And like I had messaged her family members on Facebook. And keep in mind, she's super discreet about everything. Like, didn't really like have any photos of her up on the internet at all. And just nothing on any social media. And like I had just messaged people with the same last name on Facebook that were her friends, being like, hey, like I think you need to really look after her and see what she's doing. She's just at my place and like freaked out and broke her phone and was saying she wanted to kill herself and all this stuff. And like I had messaged her on Snapchat because we had only talked through there and gave her my phone number after 6 months. And I was like, hey, like reach out to me at my phone number if you need to call me or anything. And yeah, didn't hear anything from her for a couple days. And oh, you guys still hear me? My screen timed out. Yeah, but eventually I get a text from her mom being like, hey, this is me, like this person's mom and everything. Like, what happened? Like, we're just trying to figure out what's going on and everything. Is there any way we can call you? And so I tell her, I'm like, yeah, like, please, I'd like to know updates and everything. And they call me and like preface it with being like, hey, you know, she's safe and everything. She went to the hospital and now she's being kept in a safe place. So we're all just really trying to figure out what exactly happened.
So like a
because we don't know.
hold? Okay.
I don't know, like if it was like with her parents, if she was staying at their place, or like there are places where it's like suicide, like prevention places here that they can hold you and everything. And it's like,
so you had to have an awkward conversation with them about how you like you had sex with her and then she went crazy.
Yeah, no, it gets worse than that. Because yeah, we're talking and everything, and she was like, yeah, well, we talked, and like, remember, she texted her parents and was like, do you want to read what I said to them? And I was like, no. At this point, I was like, no, I'm good.
Oh,
and
right.
Yeah. So I don't know what she told them, but yeah, her mom was like, hey, just so you know, we called her boss, and he said no, he's not having sex with her.
And
of course he's gonna say that.
Did he say he wishes?
No,
what a pussy.
I would totally trust it. But then she was like, yeah, they ran her like blood and everything. There were no drugs in her system. And keep in mind, this is 3 days later. So if there's cocaine in her system, it would have been out by then. And the doctors, they apparently checked, and from what they can tell, she does have an IUD. And I was like,
you could have gotten in there consequence free.
You wasted the plan.
I know.
Yeah, should have let her rape you, idiot.
Fuck you. Everyone boo this man. Boo.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Should have just hit.
Being
You
careful
weren't thinking with
shit.
your dick. Embarrassing.
I was thinking with the wrong hand, right?
Yeah. Thinking with
could have
your
gotten
brain.
free pussy. No
Loser.
consequences. Idiot.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
But,
He was scared for his life, homo.
yeah, beta. But yeah, so we're talking, and I'm like, well, I'm glad that she does have that, because we had sex and everything, and it's just very awkward and everything. And they were asking if like we had been doing drugs, and I was like, no. I'd mentioned that like she said she was doing cocaine and it's an appetite suppressant, and like we had smoked like a bowl of weed before we went to bed and everything, and she smokes weed with her mom, so it's like I know that wasn't it. But
that's sick.
yeah, yeah, I know, it's so cool. And she
what a cool mom.
I know, super cool. She built Legos too.
A
Jackson.
bad bitch. Oh fuck,
yeah,
that is
she had
actually
Legos
hot.
that's on
Never mind.
display. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, she sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, they sounded really cool. It sounded ideal and everything. But yeah, then all that happened, and we talked. I told them everything that had happened, and I had like told her, I was like, I spent 6 years in the Marine Corps, and that was single-handedly the most scary thing I have ever experienced in my life. Like, I thought we were gonna have to exercise her or something. Like, cops couldn't do anything here. We'd have to call in a priest. But yeah, it was wild. And So yeah, we ended the phone call and everything, and no contact with her for about 3 months or so. And I'm just keeping in mind, it's like I just want closure at this point. Like, I guess technically we were still together and everything at this point, but it kind of ended with the orgies with the boss thing. And yeah, so I just didn't ever have any closure. And I had been like just living my life, like messaging her on Snapchat, being like, hey, I hope you're doing well when you get out of wherever you're at. And I don't know. I don't know if they put her in a mental institution or like her family was housing her and being like, no phone or anything. You can't handle that sort of deal. And yeah, so a couple months go on. I'm just like, I just really kind of want to know what happened there.
I miss my girlfriend.
It's been 3 months. But one day I see that she is viewing my Snapchat stories, and I'm like, hey, what the hell? And send her a message, and I'm like, hey, are you there? And she's like, oh, hello. And I was like, hi, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. I don't think we should talk anymore. And I was just like, yeah, I don't think so either. But what do you think? Like, what's going on? Where have you been? Like, what happened? And she told me the doctors think that it's drug-induced psychosis. And she doesn't remember any of what happened that day. So I was like,
I believe
oh, okay, well, great. It's like, that is really something. Well, I guess if anything, I wish you the best of luck moving forward. Like, I don't think this is going anywhere anymore. And she's like, okay,
unless
you too. And it just kind of, that whole thing made something to me kind of snap. And like, keep in mind, during this time when she was freaking out and everything, I never raised my voice to her a single time. Never tried like forcing her out of the house or anything. I was just trying to be calm and being like, okay, like, I gotta just let her work her anger out, whatever. Don't do anything that's going to get like the police to be like, oh, he's beating her or holding her against her will and everything. Because
super dangerous situation
point, like,
for you to be in ways beyond just her like physically attacking you. That was a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, exactly. She could have, like, the police told me after the fact, she could have stayed there for 30 days, and I had no idea of that. But yeah, so at this point, I was just like, hey, I got to be honest with you. If you think it's drug-induced psychosis, like, we had smoked that bowl of weed, and if that's what did it to you, it's like, you should never smoke weed again for the sake of your family and like friends. And I was like, if you did cocaine while you were at my house, you should never do it again, first and foremost. But yeah, if it's especially makes you have that reaction, never ever do that again. And I was like, honestly, I have bipolar family members that have had manic episodes where they do really extreme things like abusing their children and that sort of stuff. And it really reminded me of that. And I was like, I pray for you. I really hope that you get the help you need. And I was like, I'd seriously recommend getting screened for bipolar disorder. And she was like, don't ever talk to me again. And I was like, likewise, I have cameras at my house, and if you come here again, you're getting arrested for trespassing. And that was it.
Nice.
Just another
now is the plot twist to all of this? Is the plot twist to all of this that then you turned around and there was a fresh shit on your carpet and you don't know who took it?
I'm not a pour, it's hardwood, but yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Yeah. Okay.
Classic
landlord.
Classic
landlord shit. She legally could do it. There's nothing you could do. That's what she said.
Exactly. No, but funny enough, so when I went to walk my dog out, I realized something after the fact, because I had went into my bedroom and I was grabbing something out of the dresser, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is my paring knife in my dresser? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, that bitch. At some point when I went and took my dog out, she went and took one of my knives from my kitchen cupboard and then put it in the bedroom for whatever reason. Whether it's to harm herself or me.
Terrifying.
No, that is terrifying. Oh my god, yeah, that's fucking
horrifying.
She was gonna stab you. She was gonna stab you while you were fucking her.
Whoa, that's kind of hot, actually. And of course, that's what Jackson wants. That fucking degenerate pervert.
And I was gonna watch from the corner.
Yeah.
No, she absolutely was. I 100%
That's terrifying,
believe
man. Either that or
that
she was
waiting
cut
for you to be in a
nice
vulnerable
cheese and
position.
crackers as a snack in the bedroom, and you just are overanalyzing
Yeah.
it, and you're being an ungrateful piece of shit, to be honest.
Maybe I was being a little ungrateful. Maybe
A
I should
little
call her.
bit, a little bit.
You should message
She
her
was a
and say
fun,
thank you.
spunky, manic pixie girl. Can you imagine how many people listening to the show right now would kill for a woman like that? That's their dream girl.
Yeah.
You gave it up for no
Even
reason,
after-
you dumb fuck.
Even after hearing about this story, I guarantee you there's someone out there that's listening to this and being like, would.
You
The sex
just,
would be
with this
nice.
story, made someone listening feel extremely lonely. And they're unironically missing their spouse when they hear this.
I'd let her carve me up.
I don't need the player, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite
What
the
an
experience.
God.
What an
What a fun lady.
insane story.
Hey, well, if anything good came out of it, fountain pens are pretty dope. I can't go back to writing with ballpoint. It feels like sin at this point. So, thank you for that one. One silver lining. Fountain pens
Silver
are dope.
linings. Mm-hmm. And now you know that there's serious sex business going on down in Vegas if you want to go join
Apparently, it's a ring, man.
The annual sex meetings every Thursday at 4. Be there, bring snacks.
It was a great story. Thank you very much.
Still knows where you live, like where I live.
Yeah, well, I
I'd
mean,
still
I
be
have
worried.
cameras and everything. I have cameras. She's criminally trespassed from the property. So if she does show up, I can just call the cops and she'll get arrested. So
Yeah,
not
but what
too
if she
worried
just
about
breaks
it.
in? It's not like the law, like logic doesn't work on fucking psychopaths. She's gonna think,
Yeah,
oh, well, I could get in trouble.
Well, I've got a 9mm hole puncher that that
Good.
could
Well, how
fix
long's it
that.
been? It's been 2 years, right?
That's not going to do anything. Sell the hole puncher and buy a gun, idiot. God. Stupid.
Oh, shit. You might be right there. You might be
Yeah.
right there, Andrew.
Sell the hole
Has it-
puncher and buy a 9mm crazy bitch shooter. They sell them on sale at Walmart.
Is this
If anything,
so? Has it been
I
2
could take
years?
that knife. Oh, I was gonna say I could take the knife she hid and then use that as a deterrent, and then it'll come full circle, and she'll know that she fucked up.
Yeah, and then take a shit on her floor. You can legally do it.
Yeah.
She said so.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
go stay at her house for one night. Trick her
Oh,
into
yeah.
having
and then stay there
accommodation
for
for
30
30
days.
days.
Make her fuck herself.
Oh, the quid
Call the cops
pro
on
quo.
yourself and be like, you can't do shit, officer. Moron.
Yeah, this is my
Take a
house
shit
now
in
for
front of
30
them.
days.
Yeah, look at my hole puncher I bought. It's not a gun.
That's so great. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
great.
I
This
think
is
that's
this
ideal.
terrifying
No,
story.
it's great.
It's like
no,
the stuff of
it's honestly
nightmares.
great. No, it's 100% great. He got to be on the show because of it. Honestly, great story. Glad it happened to you. You're welcome.
Well, I'm glad to be on. I'm glad to tell you guys about it. I mean, it was traumatizing there for a little bit. Yeah, I really didn't want to date anybody after that. And keep in mind, before this, I hadn't done more than hold hands with somebody in 3 years because I was really serious about, wanting to pursue a wife. And I saw this with her, and then all that happened in the span of 24 hours. And I was like, maybe I should just be gay now. But
Sex ain't worth it. Is that
Yeah.
what you were the outcome of that? Oh, man.
I mean, yes, exactly. And I have a committed relationship right now with the girl of my dreams. We just hit over a year and everything, and that's going extremely well. And
But
Yeah, I
you
can see
became
myself
gay.
marrying
What are you
her.
talking about? You gave up on your dreams. Loser.
Yeah, come on.
you're right. No, I said I
God.
should have become gay, but I just
Oh, you chickened out at the finish line. Gotcha.
You were thinking about it.
I'm only attracted to feminine dicks. So
Well, hang on a minute.
there is that.
Hang on a minute. Maybe we can talk after the show. You never know.
I'll
Do you
DM
have a feminine penis?
Oh. I'll never tell. But what I will say is, I get one night that entitles me to 30 days, big boy.
Oh, you can stay longer than that.
Oh God, no.
Damn, this is
Yeah,
chubbing
I'll
me up
send you
more than the
guys-
story was.
I'll send you guys the photo of her. But yeah, I mean, it was weird too, because my friends were like, let me see a photo of her and everything. And it's there are none. There's nothing on the internet. I found one through her insurance certification or some shit where it was Remax or whatever being this is our featured, broker of the week. That just got this new approval or certification. And I was like, sick. But yeah, other than that, like no internet presence, just very weird, very closed off and everything. And yeah, I'll send you the photo because it is, you can tell she was in for a rough night and everything. And
Yeah, you can DM me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious now. Well, something good came of this. I now know about calico critters, which look very, very adorable.
There you go.
Like perfect gifts for
Speaking
women
of
and their
that,
family.
speaking of that, I have a very important announcement. I have a high score of 58 stars on Calico Critters picture match right now.
Oh,
So
sweet.
any of you out there, try to beat it. Send us a screenshot, put it on the subreddit. But 58 stars on Calico Critters picture match, which I played during this story. So thank you for that. That really left me with something.
Yes, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me, guys. It was a great experience. Thank you for letting me talk.
No worries. Thanks for
Yeah,
sharing.
it's a great story. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll send that right now. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Okay.
You too. See ya.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Elizabeth R11 is next. Let me find their story.
Great fucking story.
That was a long,
crazy story.
Adventure. That just went like everything was a page turner. God damn.
Elizabeth R11. Their story says, TLDR took a chance saying yes to a cute boy I knew nothing about to take me to the homecoming dance. Ended up with a date that talked exclusively about Rocky Mountain oysters at dinner, among many other blunders that night. All right, let's get them in here.
Oysters are gross.
They're not oysters.
It's cow testicle.
Yeah, buffalo testicle.
Buffalo.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I've had them.
Invite to speak. There we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Well, hello.
You should be. It's going to be a good story.
Cow testicles?
Oh, yeah. So,
Yay or nay?
What? Oh,
I said yay or nay to the cow testicles. So what happened?
Okay, so basically we worked at the pool together. This is back in high school, obviously. I didn't really know him. We didn't have a lot of shifts together. But he, I don't know, at least in my hometown, it's like a big deal to like, when you ask someone to dance, you make this like whole sign, like this poster board sign.
Mm-hmm.
So he made this whole sign for me, and it was like, it had some pun on it. It was like, will you swim with me to the homecoming dance, or else I'll sink? It was something like sink or swim. I'm not really sure. Because
you both worked at a pool together, so it was based around that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with buffalo cow testicles yet. That didn't have anything to do with. So, okay.
No, he was really quiet and tall, and I was like, okay, he's kind of cute, and like all my friends had dates, so I was like, yeah, I'll take a chance, I guess. So fast forward to the dance. He picks me up at home. I'm getting ready for the dance. He picks me up, and he is so unbelievably awkward. He stays in his car. Usually you go to the door. At least my past dates went to the door and like introduced themselves with my parents. He just stayed in his car the whole time.
Oh,
good start.
Okay.
Which is
was it just honking?
That's weird. A Chad move. Did he force your parents to come out and introduce themselves to him instead? Because that is a bit of a power move if that was successful.
And he on the radio was blasting the Joe Rogan Experience to hype himself up.
Alpha moves, dude.
Yeah.
No,
and
yeah.
rotate.
It was interesting. It kind of worked. My mom, actually, she went outside and she was like kind of like motioning him in. She was so confused. So he did end up coming up.
Oh, damn, you chickened out. You should have motioned to her to get
your
over
mom
there.
into the car and sped off into the
opened
sunset.
the door. Took her to the prom instead.
Yeah.
that would have been funny. Yeah, no. So anyway, he ends up coming up to my door, and then like, we're taking pictures and stuff. My mom's taking pictures. I give him like his boutonniere, which is like a little flower, you put on your dress shirt. And then he's supposed to give me my corsage, but he said he forgot about it. So there was that.
Oh, nice. Great start. Smooth.
That's so painful.
So I'm like, whatever.
Wait, so he went through all the effort of asking you for this. Like he clearly wanted to go with you. Like he put an effort into his dumb pun sign or whatever, but then he puts no effort into the actual dance.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, just so we're clear, I mean, the sign was a pun, but it was also like scribbled in like a Sharpie marker. There was like nothing fun on it.
So no effort. Okay, so still no effort across the board. Gotcha.
A
I mean, you did
Casanova, if you will.
Yeah, so I get into his car, and he is a football player, and he has a huge like SUV that he picks me up in, and it reeks of BO. And I look in the back, and all of his football stuff is there.
Oh.
Definitely stuff he worked out in, like old shoes, old socks. There's all over the place.
Oh, God. That's fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, so luckily dinner wasn't that far
Was there
away.
like a
so we
jock
were-
strap hanging from the
I
roof?
didn't
Jock
really look
strap,
There definitely
carpet
could
and
have.
everything.
Yeah, so dinner was like 20, 25 minutes from my house, like where we were all gonna meet. And all my friends like had been with their dates for a little while. So he was really the only new person there, unfortunately. So he didn't really say anything to them. You know, people were like saying hi and shaking hands, and he like avoided eye contact with everyone and just sat down. So that was a little weird. But I was like talking to everybody, and I was like, oh, you know, like just excited about the dance or whatever.
Wait.
And-
Sorry. So this is a school dance, right? Like, don't you go to the same school? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
have friends there?
Yeah, we have friends. He's just like not in our group. Like he didn't really know anybody.
Okay. So different groups, different friend groups. So he was awkward around your friends, basically.
Yeah, and I didn't really know him outside of work. Like we all went to the same school, but like it was just different friend groups, I guess.
Gotcha.
Never really mingled. But anyway, we start and we like order our food and get dinner, and like people are chatting and he's silent, won't make eye contact with me or anyone else. And then one of my friend's boyfriends at the time decides to mention their recent trip to Colorado.
There we go.
Okay. No, good start.
And they were like, oh my gosh, like skiing was super awesome, and the mountains were like wonderful, and like the snow and the hiking, and like I don't know if you've been in the national parks in Colorado, but they're beautiful. And
Oh, yeah.
they were just hyping
Best
that up.
goddamn hiking on the planet. For sure.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. And like Estes Park, wonderful. Anyway, he lights up. Like his whole like he was like dejected, like not making eye contact with anyone. His whole like demeanor lights up immediately when Colorado is mentioned. And he like interrupts the story where he's like describing like seeing a moose like on one of his hiking trips and how beautiful it was. And he was like, "Did you try the Rocky Mountain oysters though?" And then everyone just kind of looks at him, and he was like, "No." And someone, oh, God bless her soul, one of my friends was like, "What is that?" And he was so excited to tell her, you know, that they're like cow testicles. And also he described in detail the process of how you cut them off a cow.
Oh, sick. Fuck
How
yeah.
you can prepare them and fry them. How like you can have really big ones or really little ones, and they're like different delicacies that you can eat.
So he's an aficionado of buffalo testicle, basically. Like this is his
He was
entire
sitting
life.
at the dinner table. He was sitting at the dinner table mulling it over like these guys are so boring. And then someone said Rocky Mountain oysters, and he was like activated and just started spewing his facts.
They
Literally,
finally
but no
talked
one
about
even
something
said
he knows
Rocky Mountain
about.
oysters, they just said Colorado.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh my God.
It wasn't even about
worse.
that.
Yeah, even worse.
You're right.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
He's
no,
waiting for
so he
some
was
like
so
loose
excited, and, like,
tangent connection that he can finally talk about what actually interests him, which is buffalo nuts.
literally. And then like he's like so excited, he's going on about how delicious they are, and how like when you put them in your mouth, they're like kind of a little hard on the outside, but they're so gooey and squishy on the inside.
Could he not
Me,
tell
yeah.
them? Well, okay. Was everyone at the table like grossed out at this point already, or like were they engaging with the conversation?
Some of my girlfriends were really like grossed out, but there were definitely a couple of their dates that were like kind of egging him on, like kind of making fun of him, but he was not picking up on that at all. He thought they were so excited about it as well.
So this dude,
That's
you said that this dude is a football player and had all this gear in the truck. Was he kind of like a lunkhead? Like, was he really just kind of not, too bright and not
caveman.
picking up on the social stuff? Yeah.
well, clearly he wasn't picking up on the social stuff.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description.
Classic.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
anyways,
Can you tell me something like that'll make me feel less bad about him? Because he just sounds like socially awkward, and he finally found something that he could talk about to like connect to everyone, and then it's immediately
balls.
like blew up in his face. Yeah.
But I truly don't think he picked up on anyone was making fun of him or was uncomfortable. He was just going on with it.
So he had a good time, Jackson. You don't need to worry about him. He was having a great time.
I
He's
hope
loving
it's
it.
uphill from there. I hope he lives in Colorado now and gets all the buffalo nuts that he can.
What, do you want to
afford.
fuck him? Like, what is this, man?
I just feel bad for him. It sounds, I mean, he sounds like a lazy dude in terms of the date, but he just talked about something awkward. It's sad.
No, so then the actual dance is like, so I'm like still like keeping it together for dinner. I'm like, whatever, maybe he's just a weirdo and this is like his specific interest or whatever.
His autistic interest is Rocky, whatever they're called. Testicles.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah.
Yummy. Yummy, yummy.
I
Oysters.
guess. Oh, also he doesn't pay for dinner because he forgot his wallet, so you know.
Oh, classic. Really, really
Oh,
going on a first date.
I'm back on the hate train. Fuck this guy.
So your fucking date just told the entire table he likes gooey balls in his mouth, and then he's like, "Hey, could you pay?"
Didn't pay.
After I embarrass you all night.
This guy's kind of a Chad, I can't lie. He's got it all figured out.
Fuck it. Yeah, Rizmaster.
Yeah.
No, it's funny too because everyone at the table is like dating like their long-term boyfriend, and then I just like broke up with my long-term boyfriend like a year or two before that, and then they were like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I don't know, you know how like I don't know. I think it was more of a high school thing where they were like, "Oh my gosh, you don't have a date. That's so sad." And then here I am finally with my date to present. This is what I have. Yeah.
You unfroze a fucking caveman and dragged him into the restaurant. This rules.
Did you guys have a moment? I assume he drove you back, right? So, did you guys have a moment in the car? Or?
I don't want to dox him. You don't have to say this, but was his name Lunk or Grug or something like that?
You actually were really close with the first.
Oh my god!
Lunk.
Was it like Larry?
It was more esteemed. It was Lunk.
Lars.
Lars was a good one.
But I'm not gonna dox him. I don't hate him.
Yeah, no. It's okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he does drive me to the dance, like the main event. And I have to go back in the BO car, but I'm like, whatever. I brought like perfume in my purse, so it's fine. So I get to the
so you're
dance.
like deodorizing his car.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
And he like cannot smell it or is not like, I don't know. But anyway,
he's just used to it.
Yeah, back to the dance. He doesn't say a single word to me. Like nothing about, oh, thanks for getting dinner. Nothing. Nope. I'm like a little pissed or whatever.
He's
so
crushing
he never
it.
thought.
He's
he never thanked you.
Fucking nailing it, dude.
Also, I want to say, like, balls already don't smell like pleasant. Can you imagine like eating balls and then sweating that out, like recycled ball sweat in your mouth and through your body?
Double
and it's
ball
just
energy.
Like,
yeah.
It's like oozing out. Yeah, no. He so we go back to the dance. And I'm kind of pissed. So I go, like, basically I make a beeline to some of my girlfriends that are, like, just, like, chilling at the punch bowl. So I just, like, go and talk to them and, like, kind of, like, ignore him, like, low-key. And he, like, does not pick up on that at all, I guess. He just goes straight to, like, some football dudes that he knows and starts talking to them or whatever. So I'm like, oh, perfect, you know. I'll just have a good time with my girlfriends, I guess.
Did you go over and all of those guys are talking about oysters again?
Yeah,
like,
Rocky Mountain Oysters. It's the school club. Yeah.
All those guys.
Yo, at the date, bro, at the date, did you ask if they ate the balls or not? Did you ask if they ate the balls or not? Bro.
Yeah, I don't know, you know? But, so I'm just, like, talking to, like, one of my friends, and, like, I'm in the main, like, dance room in the gym, but I'm, like, kind of off to the side. And, like, it's all fine, like, mid-conversation. I don't even, like, I'm not really listening to the music right now. And then a slow song comes on, and I feel my arm jerked, like, violently behind me. Like,
ooh.
He's, like, tugging on my arm.
He is a caveman. He's, like, dragging you by the hair to the cave, basically. He is a caveman.
He saw his woman on the floor and heard the song and went, "Lonquant, dance now!" and then grabbed your arm.
Fucking caveman, Neanderthal.
Literally, so, like, he like literally rips my arm out of my socket. It actually does hurt. I say ow. And then he like pulls me really close to him. I can like smell his breath, which he definitely had onions for dinner, so that was fun. And
oh my god, this is fucking awful.
This is getting better and better.
This is worse than the
love
last
when
one.
you smell.
Balls.
It's a secret technique. Women love when you smell like absolute shit all throughout the day. Put stuff in
Act
your
like a
car to make sure
caveman.
it never dissipates. It's the best.
Make them pay for it as well. Fucking awful.
yeah,
Oh, I'm so
like,
sorry.
Can you hold the door for me?
Jesus.
Oh my
Gross.
gosh. No, so like I like somehow suffer through that slow dance. I don't know how. I think I disassociated. And like he's a lot bigger than me, obviously. He's like over 6 foot, and like I was like really petite in high school, and he was huge. So it was like I was not getting out of that. So you know, I kind of suffered through that. I somehow managed to avoid him the rest of the night. I don't really know. I think I like trauma blocked what happened for the rest of the night happened. But anyway, he ends up taking me home, like driving me home. And we were originally going to go to an after party together. And I was like, I'm feeling sick. Just take me home. Like, and he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because you've been gassed all night. I would probably feel sick as well. That's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he drops me off at my home, at like my house. And I'm just like so embarrassed or whatever. Because also, I didn't tell you this, but my little sister, we're super close. She's only like 14 at the time. When she saw him, she was like, why are you going out with this like cringe loser? And I was like, brother, what? That was before he did anything. So I know she's gonna like talk mad shit to me when I get home. Like
She knew.
You don't want to hear it at that
Sensed it.
point because you've already
She was fucking
experienced it.
smirking. She was wringing her hands together and smirking. When she gets home, oh, she's fucked. Oh, it's on.
literally. No, literally, she called it like immediately. She clocked him immediately. But yeah, he drops me off at home. And I'm about to leave. I'm getting all my stuff. And he like grabs my hand like really dramatically. And he was like, I had a great time tonight.
He probably did.
And then,
You smelled
He probably
nice.
did.
Hey, he got dinner paid for it. Of course he did. He had a great free night.
Long
Fucking
know
awesome.
that you have childbearing hips. Long love date.
He liked how you
so
courted
it's like
him.
He grabs my hand and it's a little like, I'm like, what is happening? Like, what? And he's like, I had a really great time tonight. Would you like to be my girlfriend officially?
Oh.
What an honor.
You want to grab some balls sometime?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
no, that
provide
was-
you with
Okay.
many balls.
Lunk
So,
feed
what
you
did you
as
say?
many balls as Lunk find. We go.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I did say no. Politely.
Aw,
but I
you
was-
didn't
you
marry
broke
him in the
Lunk's
end.
heart, you bitch.
You broke Lunk's heart.
Yeah.
How'd he take it?
So I went home and you know, I got a bunch of like I told you so from my sister. And then for some
Mhm.
reason my parents were both like, oh well, he seemed nice. Why don't you just try another day to see if it will work? And I'm like,
Oh, did he
"Guys,
pay
no."
them? What the fuck? Awful parents. He didn't even come inside.
I don't know. Well, first of all, Jackson, watch your language. But second of all, I don't know if your parents should be supportive in that. Or, you know, not. Like, what if she came home and her sister's making fun of her and her parents go, yeah, that guy really sucked. He was a piece of shit.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
wrong with you?
They didn't want to like overwhelm her maybe.
Oh, that's fair. They didn't want to pile on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pile on.
I mean, yeah, if your sister's
You can
already
do
giving you
that.
shit.
You could do that without saying, "Oh, maybe you should give him another chance." Though that's not. That's trying to sabotage her even further.
No, yeah. So the update I have on him is after that experience, he did go around and told people that we fucked and we
Oh,
were
sick.
together.
Oh, good.
So that
Oh,
was fun.
awesome.
Lovely.
But not only that, he also dated and fucked my best friend in high school and made it ambiguous if that was a together move. And I do not understand how anyone believed him.
Together move? What?
Together
Like,
move.
as
What's
in,
that?
like, sorry, I like phrased it wrong. As in, like, we all fucked together, all three of us.
Oh, like a threesome.
Ah.
Oh, what an asshole.
So, Okay,
He
so
isn't
where is
stupid.
he
He's
now?
actually just malicious. Fuck him. There you go, Jackson. You don't have to
Yeah.
feel bad for him anymore.
No,
Fuck him.
I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, he can choke on
No,
his
yeah.
balls.
And then like he did end up dragging like my best friend more. Like he kind of like dropped me after a while because like I just kind of ignored him. But like my best friend, it really bothered her, obviously. And I mean, it bothered me too, but it really got under her skin. And then he just kept saying the worst things about that she's like a whore and all this other stuff, like all over the place. But no bueno, no bueno. Anyway, he ended up playing college football, but for a really tiny Christian school where he didn't get like any playtime. And he doesn't have a girlfriend, and he does post a lot of incel like things the last time I checked up on him.
Yeah,
Of course.
I knew
Lunk
it.
become man going his own way.
Yeah.
Lunk no longer need women.
And it's all your fault, Elizabeth.
Women are all
Yeah,
bitches.
look what you did.
dumb
Look what you
So
bitch.
did.
sorry, everyone.
Women don't see the value in him. He's just a special
No,
guy who's misunderstood.
I left a high value man.
Uh-huh.
You're
Yeah.
right.
A real Sigma.
Fucking-
Yes. Well,
God,
that's
that's
pretty much
awful.
the end of my story. But before I leave, I just want to say that I like since that time of that story, which I was a senior in high school, I really enjoyed listening to you guys' podcast. This is really like sappy, but it's really, really made my day. And my little sister, since she's been 14, she's been
Aw.
listening to this podcast as well.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh,
that's,
no.
that's bad.
Oh no.
That's, yeah, okay.
Oh god.
I didn't
not-
encourage
not a good
it.
show
Okay, listen,
for a
she found her own
14-year-old.
way.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
That's fine.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
Yeah. Well, I hope she enjoys the story too and gets to tell you again that she told you so.
Yes, and yeah, I love all you guys. You are fantastic hosts. This podcast makes my day every day. And
Oh,
Rachel,
well, thank
my
you.
younger, I'm just doctor. Oh my god, she says that she loves you, Kaya. That's it.
Aw. Well, thank you.
Aw. Thank you very
Aw,
much,
how
Elizabeth.
sweet.
Appreciate it. You're very sweet.
Yeah,
You're very
thank you for
kind.
sharing your story.
I hope you're able to find a high value caveman eventually.
Look, I'll just
Yes.
level with you. I'll be honest. After you just said all those nice things to us, you really fucked up. You should have married him. You really should have. Just
Yeah.
being honest.
You shouldn't
Just
have
my
let that
opinion.
slip away.
Yeah.
You're
You
Yeah.
could have been paying for balls for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Forever.
You could have been smelling like BO and onions till the end of time.
Mm,
Pure success.
delicious.
Yum.
it's all my fault.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's
I
not too
wonder where
late.
my
You can still
passion
give him
lies.
another chance. Reach out. Set up another dance or something.
Yeah, I'll break
Whatever.
up with my fiance right
Yeah.
now and call him.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah,
like
it's the
those
responsible
kind of
thing to
guys,
do.
there's-
Ooh.
they're huge suckers for the like pick me type of I'm not like the other girls, like women are cringe, am I right? Like that sort of shit. Just lean into the incel. Be
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, I tried those Rocky Mountain oysters lately. You were right.
Yeah.
You were ahead of the times.
It's fucking awesome. Should
Well, that
grab
was
some
fun.
oysters together at some point.
Yeah, just text
Yeah.
him Lunk maybe not stupid and he'll respond immediately.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, thank you.
I should find out his contact info and get on that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you should.
I'll keep you
Please,
updated.
please.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you
for your
very
story.
much.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode. That was fun. We only got through 2 stories
Mhm.
yet again. I mean, they just take longer than I thought they would, honestly. But there'll be another episode out where you've got some more guest stories. And then we'll do this probably once a month. You can head on over to official.men. There's a free 7-day trial at the moment running. I mean, it's been running for a long time, but yeah, you can sign up for a 7-day free trial to all of our shows, including Red Thread and Criminally Stupid, early access to them, as well as ad-free access. And you get bonus stuff as well. So definitely go check that out.
How many bonus episodes are we at now? Like total, do you think?
There's like hundreds of hours at least of bonus content throughout the
Yeah,
years.
so think about it
A
this
lot.
way. Think of the value. $5 a month and you get access to literally like hundreds of episodes that you won't hear anywhere else. Insanity. you
Yeah,
know?
and for Red Thread as well, and Criminally Stupid. Like most of the Criminally Stupid episodes are exclusive. So if you like Criminally Stupid, there's a lot of value over at official.men currently. So go check that out. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of support and it helps out a lot. So thank you very much if you do choose to sign up. Other than that, that's gonna do it for this week. We'll see you guys next time. Oh,
Bye-bye.
and thanks to everyone who showed up to tell their stories. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it.
Thank you, Chance.
It's too late.
Elizabeth
Jackson didn't
today.
mean that. He's just saying it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye-bye.